performed too badly.
Well, a few nights ago we got a chance to speak to Matt Renshaw, and we're asking how it's all those people around to help them through.
Nicely struck, got the half volley, punched it past Siddle at mid-off, and it races away. That's what Phillip is always at the batter, at the stumps. And it's through again, so mid-off, one ball, he tucks that past mid-on the next. It's
normally with their gloves, Theo, isn't that right?
Well, when you only have one pair,
Oh, got him! He might have clipped that leg stump on the way through here. So I'm not sure what Farwood was going up. I think they're going for the court behind, I think, or the leg before, but it's clipped that leg stump on the way through, and Phillippe not quite sure what's happened, but suspects he's out.
Well, this is why the leg spinners quite enjoy bowling at Adelaide Oval throughout the innings, not just in the middle overs. The ball will slide through and their variations will be quite stark on.
It's clobbered through extra cover, and Enriques finds the boundary.
Out because of it.
Yep. Again, a lovely looking shot. Almost takes the line that Moses Enriquez laid out for him earlier.
Back at mid-on or mid-off.
Well, there you go. Oh, and he hits it straight down.
Got him
Beautifully.
Oh, boy.
And fills the skipper in here. Might be lucky he's wearing some protective equipment, I think.
Where that's got him. It'll be interesting replay this, Andy.
I mean, it was interesting, though. The full ball, mid-on back. It was exactly what you'd been talking about.
Oh, no.
Blimey. Oh, no.
Oh, settle down, you two.
You don't understand.
Look at the legs. Oh, he'd opened right up. Dear me.
It was almost like he was trying to get hit there.
Oh.
You two.
He couldn't have spread more for it, Andy.
No, he couldn't, Cal.
Nah, he's okay. Look at him,
Well,
he's fine.
on matters of these type, you just need to go with us.
Hey, look, you know what? We've got bone there.
No,
and it
I'm not
hurts.
saying it doesn't. You just... Marnus Labuschagne in Hobart, and he picks that up, doesn't time it perfectly, but gets enough of it. So, rocks back.
Right for the back end of this season.
Yes, oh, he's got him, Renshaw. So he has drawn Enriquez into the inside-out drive, and Moses has missed him, and that is an unexpected bonus to the Adelaide strikers. Renshaw picks up the big wickets.
Well, that is massive. I mean, they wouldn't have... They couldn't have possibly hoped for better, really. I mean, what I did notice in his first over, Matt Renshaw, was he was bowling beautiful arm balls, which were curling away from the right-handers. And he's done exactly that at the start of this over. First three balls curling into that middle and leg line, which is Dan Christian. If there has been a weakness, it's been against spin earlier in his innings.
Yeah, got him, beautifully bowled. He completely had Edwards stuck in the crease. Rabbit in the headlight stuff right there.
Well, it was a nothing shot, wasn't it? He was beaten in flight, drift as well, turned a little bit to hit to the off stump. He just wanted to run it down. That's why I say it was a nothing shot. Foot going nowhere because he wanted to open it up to the offside, and because of that he loses his off stump. So
playing very, very well today, and this man's leading the way. Yeah! Got him! He's got the nick, has he? Yes, he has. Whoa. Fuzzy's on a hat trick. Nielsen takes the catch, and Hughes is gone first ball.
Farwood Ahmed, I mean, he's winding the clock back here, isn't he? He's just done a fantastic job today. He hasn't got greedy. He's bowled good aggressive lines at the stumps. And that one just sliding across Daniel Hughes, who looked like he was giving a nod of appreciation, but not that he gave it, not that he was out, but tried to sell that one nicely to the umpire.
Merge for the Adelaide strikers. Well, that's a good hit from Avendano. One bounce straight over the bowler's head.
Well, again, getting hit.
Like about this. And he puts it on leg stump and on the knee roll. And the catch was taken, and Renshaw, did he flip it back into the field of play or not? Clearly by the reaction from Renshaw, not is the answer. Foot must have been on the rope.
Wow, that could be a huge moment. You wonder whether he was just off the rope a little bit when this one was hit out to him, which meant his body weight, yeah, we can see it here, his body weight was going backwards, so he wasn't able, oh, he dropped it as well, so, but really, on that short boundary, ideally, you're right on the rope, because then you've got no body weight going back towards the boundary.
Kicking the footy around.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's well done. That is brilliant work from Renshaw. So 14 runs from the over. It could have been more had it not been for that desperate act down there at deep mid-wicket.
well, he's picked himself up, hasn't he, after putting down Dan Christian. And quick around the boundary, long arms, gets something on it.
Renshaw now with a big job to do. He's been tidy. And they're going to have a go at him now. They're going to target that short. Oh, that's brilliant from Henry Hunt. He kept his head magnificently.
He's not sure.
He's a little,
It's hard to know where his feet were.
yeah, he looks a bit concerned, doesn't he, Andy? It looked like he made good ground, but again, not all that stable down near that boundary, so you wonder whether...
So the soft signal is out. We're just going to find out
TV umpire,
where the
the director,
feet
we have a
were.
referral for a fair catch.
Well,
Soft signal is
Avendano
out.
is actually
Can we
walking
start
off.
with the front foot, please.
He's not sure. Again, we've seen another strikers player just off the rope a little bit, and these boundaries are so short square.
It's fair delivery. Can we move on to the best angle of the catch, please?
Backpedaling.
Oh,
No,
Just freeze it where he touches the boundary. Thank you very much. I'll go back on field. It'll be boundary 6.
And now Avendano has to walk all the way back on into the centre.
big impact on Matt Renshaw too.
Oh,
He would have had 2 for 11 on the board.
And
Now he's got
Peter
1 for
Siddle.
17. Yep, exactly.
Look, again, and you can see Peter Siddle there shaking his head. He'll be disappointed.
Foot there.
And showing it towards each other.
Oh, he's loved that. It's gone miles back. No issues with that one.
Like Lisa said in that last over.
He's hit that pretty cleanly as well. It's a great shot.
Flat and hard.
Partnership 51 from 28. And again, he's hit it out of the park. Magnificent
That's
shot.
huge. That's up. I mean, the game plan stands up.
That's gone straight up in the air. It should be caught. Coming underneath it, and the catch is taken. So the international stands under it and gets rid of Christian. But it was a big over, nonetheless, for the Sydney Sixers.
Well, finally something going their way. Thornton taking the pace off. Christian high, travelled so high in the sky. Plenty of time for Cobain to sit under it. Did you know the rules?
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, bad luck.
Well, he's got underneath that one. He's picked him up and
Great strike.
batched him over the fence again. It's his 5th 6. Justin
Wow,
Avendano. 11 runs from the Renshaw
That's his
over.
50.
And that is his 50. It's 5 for 150.
They've done it time and time again through this competition.
That's top edge. He's got hardly any of it, and the catch is taken. So Cobain takes a couple late here for the strikers, and that's the end of the dangerous Avendano.
I feel like there's not enough Cobains out there in the field at the moment, the strikers, but what a performance from Justin Avendano. 52 off 29. He really has single-handedly dragged this Sixers side to a winning total, but it's been the game plan. They go hard early in the power play, and then they go hard late. And he's played his role perfectly. And the Sixers now...
Abbott will have the... Sean Abbott, I should say, will be on strike. And he knocks him over, Peter Siddle. Targets that off stump. And he's going to be on a hat-trick to finish this one off.
Yeah, what Peter Siddle does so well is that he's able to execute his Yorker, and the fact that he was able to go change of pace this time, just short of a length, but still full enough. Abbott thought it was in the zone to hit.
Him.
There you go.
It's a bit disappointing. Just the one out to Thomas Kelly. So it's a good competitive total. That's the end of the 20. 7 for 161 on the ball.
Yeah, great effort to start with the Adelaide Strikers. They just lost their way, didn't they? Probably in the last 5 overs, it really cost them. Otherwise, they would have probably kept the Sydney Sixers to that 150 mark. But still, they'll give themselves every opportunity. They need their batters to really step up. But the Sydney Sixers paced their innings, I thought, quite nicely.
Yeah, they did. I mean, their game plan seems to be set up around go hard in the power play with the boys at the top who have played the role so well for a long time. And then they do play very smart cricket.
Adelaide Strikers, they're up against one of the very best bowling outfits in the competition. Nice shape back straight away from Jackson
shot.
Bird. And that's a great shot from Matty Renshaw. This will be a good battle. Bit of room there for Renshaw, and he climbs on top of it and puts him away. So he started the previous over. Nick Janet flies away. Philippi dived to his left. But Renshaw went hard, back-to-back.
To a defence or to start your day off. Shot.
That was in the slot, and he put him away. 3 boundaries in the over, 1 ball to come. He continues to go here. There's no protection out there, and Renshaw finds the soft spot and puts it away.
Night.
Again, Renshaw over mid-wicket, into the gap. Go ahead, Josh.
Yeah, no, I do. I feel like fuzzy bowled.
When playing good cricket shots at this ground.
Facing just his 3rd ball, and he punches it uppishly through the cover region, gets away with it.
They've created 2 wins, and it's been so vital to their position now.
Oh, Hans, that is beautiful.
Oh!
That's as big as we've seen tonight. Almost an upper decker, flat and hard.
3, so he's starting to build.
Gone! Out! So he throws the bat at it, the catch is taken. The newcomer sticks it, and Dwarshuis, with a slightly slower ball by the looks of things, gets the breakthrough. Hunt's on his way.
That's clever bowling from Dwarshuis. Just angling across. Oh, geez, I reckon that's hit him in the guts and he's hung onto it. But that's a classic commentator's moz. I've just sent him straight back to the dressing room there, Henry Hunt, so I'll have to apologise later for that. But that's good.
Slip back in. It's through, and this outfield is quick. It's a nice way to get off.
Like you said, Andy.
It's a flowing, lovely looking drive from Renshaw. What a beautiful shot.
Well, I mentioned
the Strikers are run away here, and there it is. From picking up the bash boost point, it is theirs, and that is going to be potentially no let up at all from Adelaide.
shot.
Oh, it's a beautiful shot, Cal.
Oh, this is fantastic batting. It's good, hard cricket shots.
Well, that's a great looking shot again.
Oh, what about that? That is a tracer bullet to the point.
Teams down that way that play on synthetics, but yeah, it's a really good point you make. His adjustment has been really, really good. I mean, as you say, he's 34, Renshaw's 50. It's a wonderful contribution here from the big lefty. It's a magnificent half-century.
I hope that we start to see and start to talk about maybe Matt Renshaw as well. He's got to score a mountain of runs.
Well, that doesn't help. He's tried to do it again, and Kerr a bit fuller, targeted that leg stump. Give him credit, I reckon, the lefty. That's an outstanding piece of bowling.
Yeah, but it's probably equally disappointing, I think, from a striker's point of view. And I'm a big Matt Renshaw fan. He's a fantastic player. But that was not the way to go, I don't think. I feel like...
But Marsh and Inglis back as well for the Scorchers.
Yeah. The big couple of overs. That's a lovely shot, Cal. Beautifully timed from Wells. It feels like this is a big couple of overs, Lisa, and I'm sure you say the same thing, Kel. Plays it. That's a good hit. Geez, down the middle of his bat routinely tonight in Cobain. That. Well, look at that. That is a flick off the leg stump. And that is timed magnificent.
Of a lot of list managers, but this has been fantastic.
And there it is, 50 up. And if you're an Adelaide Strikers supporter, you're getting pretty excited about the contribution that this man's making to your challenge this year.
I just love the fact that he's come in and he has heart of the Big Bash. We've said it a number of times, very calm.
Yep. Beautifully played. Finds the way to hit it into the weak spot.
So I think we're playing against a pretty strong Sixers side here, and hopefully we can back on for half a dozen, it looks like. That's a big six, so massive. So hopefully we can get this job.
Strong base and good clean swing of the bat.
And it's his night tonight. He is going to put this one in the books very, very quick.
Boundaries and scored off every ball, and that's exactly what Cobain would have been looking for.
Well, there's a short ball, and it has well and truly got the treatment.
Well, that was right up there with Henry Hunt.
He does at full. And that is it, folks. The Adelaide Strikers with that boundary secure their spot. They'll be in the top 5, and they'll be playing in this year's BBL Final Series. That is a very, very polished performance.
Outstanding work, and you could see straight away from ball one that they were desperate. They had to win. They had to put in a good performance in front of their home crowd. The fielding effort, I think, probably epitomised what the Strikers were trying to do today at the Adelaide Oval. Lots of dives, lots of saves, and then from a batting area where they've certainly struggled, they have been able to find Renshaw and even Henry Hunt to come out and play with some freedom. So all of a sudden, this Adelaide Strikers group looked completely different when they only won 1 out of their first 7 games.
Well, you thought, some of us, Cal and Lisa, would have thought the other night that when Rashid Khan said goodbye to the tournament, the Adelaide Strikers said goodbye to any final. They were still in the mix, obviously, but he's got to be a Liverpool supporter with a magnificent accent like that. Thoroughly deserved it. Could have gone to the leggy as well. Farad Ahmed was magnificent, but Cobain's performance was significant, really telling as he battered the Adelaide Strikers to a huge win tonight and into a place in the BBL finals.